Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Yellow. With me today, I have Bob.
This is my final intro line? I forgot my intro line. Shit.
Damn. Connor.
Hello there.
And Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And today, we're doing a little bit different. So, little story time beforehand. I was hanging out with some people in the public Discord in the voice channel, link in the description, by the way. And... And for some reason, I decided to take another look at the shippings page on Bulbapedia, which is a thing that exists, and it's kind of amazing. And one of the ships there is Rocket Shipping, which is Jesse and James from Team Rocket in a romantic relationship. On that page, under external links, there was something called, anti-rocket shipping support, which led to an internet archived page from July 17th of 2012, or a website called Pokemopolis, that explained all the reasons why rocket shipping is bad and why it shouldn't exist. And that page is already a goldmine, but that's not what we're doing today. Instead, navigating that site a bit more, I found something better. And Bob has seen it, Matt hasn't seen it yet, Connor hasn't seen it yet.
At this point, I think it would be good for you boys to open up the link and just
open up the link.
take in this
Beautiful,
website ancient website.
2012 is a magical year.
Yeah. And see that
Not
banner
dirty,
picture
just
right there?
dodgy.
Pokemopolis. Not dirty, just dodgy. And what's going on in that picture? It's a little bit weird.
There's a lot going on in this picture.
Yellow, tell me where we're going.
Well, so from this main page, if you look at the top, there's Pokemopolis, anime, fanworks, etc., etc. If you go to Pokemon, you will see some options there under that. And the one we are going to is labeled jailbait.
What? Okay. Oh, no.
Okay.
So please click on that.
Oh, no. What is this?
So, Yellow, can we just switch off back and forth? You'll do a section, I do a section.
Yeah, sounds good. So let me first explain real quick. This is, I guess you could call this kind of like an essay of sorts. It's more ramblings, but
it's a rant.
It's a rant about jailbait in the Pokemon anime.
Oh, it's bad.
So let's read about jailbait in the Pokemon anime, shall we?
Love is evolved.
Would you like to start or should I?
You know what? You can start.
Okay. Pokemon is a show that has always known what its core audience is. Young kids and progressively socially inept older people skewed more towards male than female.
That's a nice way to put it.
That's a good start. As such, there has always been a tendency, though less so than in other Japanese cartoons, for fan service, or rather putting a female character into a sexual or provocative pose, usually by accident. This feature is not limited to those female characters who, were they real-life people, are of a legal age for such exploitation.
Legal age for such exploitation.
Oh my god.
There has been in the past a tendency to showcase some of the more adult charms of characters who are clearly not adult. This is not so much fan service as it is jailbait. A person below the age of consent with whom sexual intercourse can constitute statutory rape.
Jesus.
But it has been forgivable in the past, since the core audience is primarily young boys and, of course, those progressively socially inept older male fans.
Progressively socially inept.
Yeah, those are words.
That's a phrase.
Not sure why he keeps jabbing at older fans of... Okay.
I like how much this is dancing around, saying direct things like, old ass otakus or shit like that, and then it just straight up just says statutory rape.
Yeah, it dances around it because he's trying to sound intelligent and poised.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
He's trying to sound like a boy, with the big words and a big brain with those big thinks.
And then it's just extremely direct.
This boy's got some $2 thinks over here.
Not a penny for these thoughts, my friend. No, these are high rollers right
These
here.
are no discount thoughts, my friend.
50 cents at the very least for my big
Very
thinks.
least, yes. We could forgive the odd bit here and there, but in general, this stuff is really quite sad. You could dismiss it as just a random quirk of one cell of animation requiring this particular pose, or just animators giving their fanboys a little thrill.
Isn't... That's not on the same level. Also, so did I came to this site to be talked down to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, can I just pause for a second and say, Pokemopolis, the name, kind of, to me, implies that it's like, City of Pokemon. You're gonna get just, like, information about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Not this!
Like, you'd expect this to be some sort of resource
like encyclopedic
site.
resource.
Yeah. But
about Pokemon.
It's not. Well,
it's basically this dude's blog.
Well, I mean, this is on the Wayback Machine. The site still exists, and it is very different in form current day. Well, I mean, the site, like, design is the same, but the pages with the text on them is very different.
Yeah, the text is...
I guess it has gotten
better?
Maybe.
Thank God for Wayback Machine.
Yeah, it gave us the ability to read this.
At the end of the day, it is attractive women showing what God / Buddha / Vishnu / nature / Gaia / the great clockmaker gave them, and there is nothing wrong with that at all.
So are you for or against this?
Yeah, like, you're like, wait a minute, weren't you just talking about how this is...
This is sad, but it's also nothing to be mad at.
Yeah.
This is sad, but it's also great. I love underage girls.
The thing is, it changes because, and I hope you don't mind me taking over here, Bob, but then along came May.
Oh no.
May is, without a doubt, the most blatant piece of jailbait to ever grace such a popular kids show, and perhaps goes the furthest yet towards proving that Pokemon really isn't.
Isn't what? A kid's show?
A kid's show, I guess.
Just because they got fucking May in it?
I'm gonna jump in again and just say that if you think May is the most blatant piece of jailbait, I think you are the pedophile.
Yeah.
Like, when I watched the show, I saw May and I thought, oh look, Misty's gone, and now May is here.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, she has a little brother.
Cool,
okay.
I
didn't watch the show far enough in for May to show up.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was, by the time May was here, I wasn't watching Pokemon anymore.
But I mean, like, she's just a character.
Yeah,
she wears more clothing than Misty does.
Yeah, pretty much. She also wears more clothes than Misty does. Yeah, because Misty wears the weird.
Misty wears like Misty's arms and lower torso, not lower torso, whatever. Midriff are not covered, and May's are. So I don't know where you're getting this from, but I guess we have to read more to find out.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll find out. Her first appearance on the show caused a few giggles and guffaws as poor taste jokes were made about how well developed she was for a supposedly 10-year-old girl.
Is that in the show?
Were you there?
Is that in the show?
Like, did this guy jump on the local Usenet group and start polling people about, like, oh, what did you think about that new 10-year-old character that follows Ash with the big tits?
Like, I think that's exactly what he did. I mean, you know, he's so masturbatory with his writing. I can't imagine in his personal life he's any better.
You know, I'll trust you on it that you watched the first episode she shows up, jumped on the local Pokemon net, and everyone was talking about that.
But then, as the show continued, the laughter turned to amused disbelief.
Oh.
Could they really get away with stuff like this?
Could they?
as May began modeling swimsuits for a deceptively calm Brock and forcing him to take her shopping everywhere, as her poses began to call more and more for thrusting her chest out at camera, we began to get a sense that something deliberate was going on here.
You see, I'm beginning to get the sense that something upsetting is
deliberate-
going
Are
on
they-
behind the writer.
Devious is going on here.
I feel like that like if you look at like right to the right of this, you have like pictures going down, like the fourth down. Is that supposedly May thrusting out her chest? Like, is that what? Because that's not.
I want to go through those pictures and the captions for at some point.
Yeah, but just I think
because they're meant to be
what
read top to bottom.
Yeah. Oh well. Perhaps an attempt to appeal to the aging younger fans who might be starting to think Pokemon was beneath them? Or an attempt to retain the older fans, some of whom it must be admitted have shown a tendency to write and draw very adult works based on very young characters. Is it just a coincidence? Or something a little more dodgy going on here?
I can't. Thou doth protest too much. Thou doth protest so much.
Hi, I am the 20-year-old who watches a kids show based on the cool Pokemon battles and to get ideas for cool Pokemon parties, and I see absolutely nothing weird going on with this. I don't even know where I'm going with this. What the fuck?
I think it's more interesting that he's the weird 20-something
year-old
who watches the show, and all he can think about is how bangable the 10-year-old girl on the show is.
Yeah.
And we're all going, oh.
I like that his description makes it sound like that everyone who's over the age of 20 who's watching Pokemon is only there because they want to bang a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Maybe that's where I was going. Is there anyone who watches Pokemon not for nostalgia, but for
and not because they just genuinely enjoy the show.
Well, I am looking for the kind of person who watches for like, oh, that was a cool Pokemon battle.
Yeah,
or
there are lots of people who watch it for that.
Yeah, like
I think there's a much smaller number of people who just watch it for fan service of a 10-year-old girl. I mean, that seems to be his point.
I know.
God. Why? Like, it feels like he's just projecting a lot.
Yeah,
like my brother's watched the most recent season or whatever, the most recent series, and it's apparently pretty decent. And that's like whatever. He's not a pedophile.
No.
So like, I don't know. Like, the writer here is referring to this as though we're all supposed to just accept or know that this is the case.
Yeah.
And it's like, like, I don't know. It's just like not a common experience as far as I know.
Yeah,
you know what?
He's just like, he's nudging us going like, look at that fuckable 10-year-old, right? Everybody's thinking it, right? I'm just saying what everybody's thinking, right? And we're all going, what are you talking about?
God, it's so strange.
Suspension of disbelief. Ignoring conspiracy theories about the creators / animators / translators for a second, let us look at things from within the show's characters' points of view.
Okay.
Just how is May's provocative attire and poses going to, or will it, affect the men of the group
Why
anyway?
is men in quotes?
Because there
Ash
are some
is
boys in
a
the
child.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Ash is old enough to be attracted to that body,
Damn.
while at the same time be disgusted by thinking that way about a girl that age.
Okay.
That
author.
I'm glad that you did it like that, Bob. That's great.
That body.
All
That
right.
body.
Okay.
Like, fuck, no. Oh my god. That's
Hey,
upsetting.
Can we? Yeah, like, what are you gonna ask for
I
us
don't
for?
like. Can we? Can you not?
Hey,
Can you maybe fucking not?
author. Hey. Can you not?
Can you not?
Can you not do that?
Just
please?
no, please.
Like if we really try to put it in the show character's point of view, it's like, hi, I'm Ash, I'm having a cool Pokemon adventure. It's like, that's it.
Hi, I'm Ash.
Or like-
I'm gonna make my animals fight each other.
Or let's take a second
Mhm.
and journey in our minds back to a 10-year-old boy's head. Okay?
Mhm.
And he sees a 10-year-old girl, and let's just assume he thinks she's really cute.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
I think she's really cute. I have a crush on her.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
That's
hold
one
hands.
Yeah,
Full
that's-
stop right
that's-
there.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Maybe if you want to say he's pretty relatively mature for his age, he's kind of horny, you could be like, okay, I want to have a sex on her because I'm a 10-year-old and I don't know how sex works because I'm an idiot.
Children
Period.
are idiots.
That's it.
Child
Yeah,
doesn't
That's
know
it.
where to
Like,
go from there.
it doesn't fucking matter after that.
Because
Yeah.
it goes nowhere unless it turns into
They don't
like this.
fuck on screen, do they?
I mean, at most,
So who
at-
cares?
Well,
At most-
they don't yet, but according to this guy,
You haven't seen the Pokemon Lost episode where
Yeah.
they
The
have
OVA?
a graphic, where they have a graphic sex scene for like way too long.
I
I
mean,
don't-
any
oh,
amount of time is too long.
I actually misspoke. It doesn't say disgusted, it says digusted.
Oh.
Ash
Oh.
is old enough to be attracted to that body, while at the same time be disgusted.
Duh.
actually, while you're saying this, I want to say something. According to the Wayback Machine, this page was created in 2004.
Mm-hmm. Back
So-
when it was not okay
So
to
May
have
was
these
new.
opinions.
May would have been brand fucking new when this guy wrote this fucking article.
May,
This
whoever it
guy
was.
saw May show up and raced to get this article up.
God, it does. Yeah.
More evidence
Well-
will be added as episodes air.
Well, do we
Oh!
know that this
Oh.
particular page on the website was added back then? Yes,
Uh,
actually.
Yeah, we do.
I went
just
back to
did.
December
I
04,
went
you're
back.
right. It is here.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh god.
Yeah, so he just raced to it. Okay.
He raced, dude.
Yeah, he just watched one season with
I
May, and
will
he was
be
like,
watching the following seasons specifically for evidence to capture and
To capture
write
these
out on my
pedophiles.
website. Yeah,
You're the pedophiles. All of you.
yeah,
"You're all thinking this."
Yeah.
yeah.
Upon seeing something like the below, how would he react?
The below,
Okay.
which
Do the-
is these
Okay.
three
Pictures
pictures.
expand?
Let's actually answer. No, they don't expand. This is
No,
this
this is
website was
just
made
what
in
you get.
2004. This is high resolution for 2004. Let's just freely answer that question. Okay, so she's looking upset,
Yeah.
and then Ash steps up, and then she
Uh-huh.
turns.
Uh-huh.
How would he react?
Are you okay?
I think the best way to answer the question, how would he react, is to just watch the episode and see
Yeah.
what he did say in the episode. And I guarantee the words that left his mouth weren't, damn, look at the titties on her.
This is
He probably
literally-
said something like, May, what's wrong? Or,
Yeah.
it'll be okay. Or, I think it's funny that you're upset. Just anything.
Anything else?
This is literally not a hypothetical because you are literally just taking screen caps.
From an episode.
We can
Yeah.
literally see what happened.
How would he react?
It's been
He did
animated
react.
and voice acted and everything.
They wrote the character, and he did something, and you're ignoring that. So that you can have your weird, like, see everybody? Nudge, nudge. This is totally what we're all thinking. Luckily, it seems we will not be seeing a new kind of AAML in
What?
Pokemon Advance, as Ash appears to be entirely immune / confused / oblivious to May's other charms.
A new American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers?
Has it maybe not crossed your mind that there's nothing going on?
Well, if Ash is oblivious to May's other charms, and no one else seems to notice her other charms. Maybe you're the crazy one.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is Ash very yellow in these 3 pictures?
I believe at that time he had a tan. He was on the...
Okay.
It was one of those seasons where he was dealing with jaundice for a while.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly right. That was what I was going to say. I said tan, but that was me. That was a stutter.
Tan is actually...
I meant to say jaundice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say, and I accidentally blurted out tan. But just what the hell is going on in those 3 pictures anyway? Should May be finding some more privacy to purge her inner demons?
What is going on in those 3 pictures?
Or is this all part of some scheme of hers?
What?
Maybe her character is
She's
not
just
as
sitting there.
innocent as she portrays. Is she like one of those new young models you find on the internet nowadays? Playing with dolls while wearing a thong and putting up an Amazon wish list? But what kind of sick, lonely, intensely desperate webmaster, individual would fall for her charm?
This fucking guy right here.
What in?
Oh, dog! Protest too much!
Thou art insane.
This fucking guy right here.
Please stop.
Who has 2 thumbs and wants to fuck that 10-year-old anime girl? That fucking guy!
Yeah.
Only him!
God damn.
Hey, Matt, it's gonna get
Thanks,
worse,
Fun.
by the way.
Not to mute my
really?
phone. Professionalism.
Spoiler alert.
Well, you'll know.
But we'll start reading one of these paragraphs and it's just going to be like, but what if a man were to invent a machine to make anime real and make the anime may become real and become the girlfriend, huh?
Well, I have
crazy,
done such a thing as an experiment to find out which perverts.
I asked May directly what was going on with her perverted ways.
And she was just kind of scared and confused. I don't get it. But, because I say that because the next section is called Sugar Daddy.
Oh, no.
Yes, Brock is a sad man.
Is Brock your real name?
Since he has returned to Ash's group, Brock has found himself following May around, going shopping with her, and May has no money, so he was buying the stuff for her. Methinks it starts with B, ends with Rock, rhymes with Drock, and is Brock. To watch her model her costumes for him.
What?
Misty was always off limits. Jenny and Joy won't return his calls. The older girls all have boyfriends, real or imaginary. And May at least doesn't sweat drop in terror at the sight of him. All she asks of him is that he buy her things and give her anything she wants. And in return he gets nothing but a chance to sneak a perv and then sit around all day feeling guilty about it. Or does he?
Author, is there something you want to tell me about your life?
I wasn't watching the show in 2003. I cannot provide my input.
Yes, you can. You don't need to have watched the show to know this.
That.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, give me the defender of
that's all I can
virtue.
say.
I want to hear a defender of virtue. I can do
Connor,
some
would
virtue
you like
right
to read
now.
something, or should it just keep...
Sure.
Okay.
I'm here. Defender of virtue, but all is not lost. While
Can you make this sound like more of a pervert?
Oh, yeah. But all is not lost. While May jaunts around the Hoenn region, not hoeing through the Hoenn region yet at least.
Fuck you!
At least one person is trying to preserve her innocence, dignity, and their good family name. May's brother Max is the defender of her virtue, doing his utmost to not only cover up her utter incompetence in all things Pokemon, but also keep her covered up. Whether it be taking one for the team by blocking Brock's crotch, showing disdain for the skimpy outfits she flouts herself with, flouts, or admonishing her not to strip naked on the beach. It happened! Even if she turned out to have a swimsuit on underneath, I'll be in a skin-tight, hip-hugging green one.
By the way,
that
and that sentence
skin
just
tight.
ends.
Actually, I'm looking
yeah,
at
I was
it.
gonna say it's right there in the picture below that it's just a bikini.
It's not that skin tight, my dude.
It's
Look, you can
just a
see
bikini.
the little shadow where it's not hugging her skin.
It's a very normal actually bikini.
And by covering Brock's crotch, are you referring to that picture over there where he just happens to be laying there while everyone else is all
Yeah, it looks
tangled
like
up?
everybody fell over in whatever context that was.
Yeah, and he's obviously got, like, swim trunks on.
Yeah,
Everybody was swimming.
Yeah?
And
And
something
I don't
happened
know.
and they
A
fell
A water
in the grass.
Pokemon probably blasted them all out of the water or something.
Yeah. And then they landed in a heap. And Brock
Yeah.
gets fucked always, so he was, on
Yeah,
the
and like
bottom,
the animators
everybody
kind of
fell
went
on
out
him.
of their way to make sure May didn't land in like a
That's
a way
because
where she
Max
was
is there
rubbing-
defending her virtue.
Oh yeah, that's probably what
Yeah,
it
he angled himself to land
He
properly.
angled himself to defend the virtue.
He did a sick thing midair, actually, where Max grabbed May and, traded places with her, in midair. It was like some sick barrel roll.
He grabbed May and he started flying down, and City Escape started playing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Rolling around. Okay.
All right, I would like to do this next.
Yes, go ahead.
Alabama boy.
Oh no! Can we stop?
But is even Max immune? He is a growing boy after all.
Jesus,
Sent out into.
sister!
That's why it's called Alabama boy. Get it? Because apparently, it's like you could just like Alabama. Ha ha ha.
Jokes.
He is a growing boy after all, sent out into the world with his only parental guidance, now a moron with a talent for battling, a comparatively together breeder who appears to want to get into Max's sister's pants, and the pants-wearing sister herself.
I
All
mean, can
alone,
I just
with no one to tuck him in at night and kiss his forehead, alone in an
fuck.
alien world is Max, seeking solace in the only female figure around?
Oh my.
Is cart
God.
shipping a phrase one Dodger insists on above the altogether more appropriate Alabama shipping a reality?
Oh,
Or even
Check-
a possibility?
It's not. It's
Check the
neither of those
Bulbapedia.
things.
Check the Bulbapedia shippings list if you want to know what that means. I guess, but I'm
If
sure you
so,
can guess.
If so, it is wrong. Wrong. Everyone knows this. Even people from Alabama.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck
you,
you.
Max
Alabama.
knows this. Hell, even Ash would suspect something was a little off.
Then why did you include it?
That's why I brought it up. To point out all you pervert hypocrites.
Also,
I've caught you, you
I-
pedophiles.
one thing that always kind of stuck with me in like the anime is that Brock was never interested in any of the travel companions because they're all children. But no, this guy is like, no, he wanted to get into May's pants. No, that's a thing that Brock wanted to do, even though he consistently, fell for adult women.
His evidence for this whole paragraph is a single screen cap of Max
being
looking
at
at
chest height.
May. Yeah, because they're
Max being a
on
little
facing
small,
each other.
small bitch.
What the fuck?
But
Yeah, like, give us the money shot.
Yeah, give me the- I
yeah,
want the
to
money
end
shot.
it all, and so we can end ourselves.
The climax.
The money.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Oh,
don't use that word, please. The money shot. But let's be honest, folks. We all
Okay.
know why you clicked the link to this page, and it wasn't for a diatribe about sexualizing young girls in
No, let's
Pokemon,
be honest.
sugar daddies, and kids from
I
Alabama.
did not click the link for this. No, I did not do that. You did it anyway.
So
I
as a little-
definitely did not want that.
So as a little gift for you all, Here's some fan art of May in a thong to get your juices flowing.
God damn, dude!
And then there's a link that says hot picture of May wearing a tiny little thong, and I want you guys to click on it.
Yeah, just go ahead and click on it.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What a shitty picture.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow, you sure got me, author.
Wow. Got him.
Got him. All right, let's look at those pictures on the right.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a link to like FBI.com. Yeah. Or I guess gov.
.gov, yeah.
.gov.
.com.
And let's just quickly go through that list of pictures on the right. So, jailbait in Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
This type of thing was rare from Misty. It was always more suitable for someone like Jessie. Prima made fan service her bitch. But May has taken their territory from
May and Prima do not look
all,
comparable.
Though. Look at that.
They don't look remotely
everyone's
comparable.
attention is on her to the exclusion of all else.
What are you talking about?
Leading to some embarrassing situations.
Like what?
What?
That's Brock sitting.
Yeah.
That's a human speaking to another human.
That's
but also increased the muscle tone of at least one male character's right arm.
What?
Are you seeing? Are you delusional?
Who's right arm? So in that picture, Ash
sexualization of such a young character can only have one result. Though it may have the benefit of forcing other characters to go further to get attention.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Anyway, can even the most illegally young girl in a skimpy swimsuit ever compare to this?
I don't know, author. You seem to like her a lot.
Do you imagine like all the Pokemon characters are sitting around going like, all right, guys, in the latest episode of our autobiographical TV show that was actually filmed on location, seems like ratings are jumping up for May, so I think we're going to have to pull something bigger to get some of the attention back on us, guys. Like Pokemon is not like Survivor.
Yeah, all the female characters in the show are like, oh, in the TV show that I'm in, everyone seems to love big-tittied May.
Yeah.
So I better show, like, what?
So I tried to look at the website now, and it seems pretty dead. All it has is all of the seasons of Pokemon there, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's an unofficial
and I believe
forum
those
that's
are
also
his,
really dead.
Those are his episode guides.
Oh, no, it's not really dead. Yeah, his episode guides are still there. What is this?
It hasn't been like updated in years.
Somebody just used the forums today.
What?
21 hours ago, somebody, the dub lover, the forums are still being used. Holy shit. Somebody's still here. 2 hours ago, someone posted. Oh my god!
Interesting.
Holy shit.
Huh.
People still use these forums.
That's strange.
I have nothing more to add.
Oh my god.
Guys.
Pokemopolis, because Pokemon is not a children's cartoon, except it is.
No,
Fuck.
it's not. No, the episode guides are all that remain on this website in the unofficial forum, which is still being used apparently somehow.
Well, thank God /Buddha /Vishnu /nature /Gaia /the
great clockmaker. Yeah.
Damn, that was an uncomfortable, thoroughly uncomfortable read. That really,
And now I get to put jailbait in the thumbnail.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hooray!
Hooray!
You know why you clicked on this?
Oh no. No.
Yeah, oh yeah, do we get to talk down to the viewer now?
Yeah, you know why you watched this.
Projecting way too hard. You know
we're
know
all
why you
thinking,
click
right?
this.
Like, come on, I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
you were all here for that picture we saw at the end of the diatribe.
Yeah.
Go look at it again. I'm sure you remember the timestamp. That's like seared in your brain right now, isn't it?
It's probably the background of your computer now.
Mm-hmm.
Your desktop background is that picture. You pervert. You sicko.
You disgusting, disgusting person.
Disgusting.
Baka hentai.
Baka hentai fucker.
Yes, you are. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to join our public Discord, links in the description below, to chat with us and other swag guys. You can also send us story links or suggestions via email, Twitter, or leaving them as a comment along with your thoughts below. And once again, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.